My daughter's notebook got her called to the principal's office. By the end of the meeting, her teacher was crying. I got the call at work. Emergency parent conference. Those 3 words never mean anything good. I drove to the school running through every worst case scenario. Drugs, fighting, something I missed. I walked into the conference room and saw the teacher on one side of the table, principal on the other. My daughter Edith was sitting in the corner, head down, wouldn't look at me. On the table was a purple notebook covered in stickers. The teacher slid it toward me. This is what your daughter does instead of paying attention in my class. I opened it. Page after page of anime drawings. Girls with big eyes, flowing hair, fantasy outfits. I was embarrassed, ready to apologize, ready to ground her for a month. Then the teacher kept talking. She said the drawings were disturbing, concerning. She pointed to the same 2 characters on every page. A young girl, an older woman. The girl was always sad or scared. The woman was always protecting her, fighting for her. The teacher looked at me and said it looked like trauma, said it might be a cry for help. The way she said it made it clear what she was really asking. What's happening at home? I felt heat rise to my face. I was being accused of something. I looked at Edith. She still wouldn't look up, tears dripping onto her jeans. I looked back at the notebook, slower this time. The drawings were actually incredible, detailed, emotional, way beyond what a kid her age should be able to do. The young girl had Edith's eyes, her exact hair. The woman looked familiar too. Then it hit me. The woman was my wife, Edith's mom. She died 2 years ago. Cancer. Edith was 9. They drew together every weekend. Her mom taught her everything. When she died, Edith shut down, stopped drawing, stopped talking about her, stopped everything. I flipped through the pages. It wasn't random doodles. It was a story. The girl and the woman fighting monsters together, going on adventures, protecting each other, page after page, building to something. The last page was different. The woman had wings. She was flying into the sky. The girl was on the ground waving, but she was smiling. Underneath in Edith's handwriting it said, "For Mom, I miss you every day, but I know you're watching." I closed the notebook. My hands were shaking. I looked at the teacher, then the principal. Her mother died 2 years ago. She was Edith's best friend. She taught her how to draw. The room went silent. My daughter isn't disturbed. She's grieving. This is how she's learning to say goodbye. I held up the notebook. This isn't a cry for help. It's a love letter to someone she lost. The teacher's face changed. Her hand went to her mouth. She looked at the notebook like she was seeing it for the first time. I didn't know. She never told me. I kept my voice steady. Did you ever ask her about the drawings? Or did you just decide they were a problem? She didn't answer. Edith finally looked up, face wet with tears. I walked over to her, kneeled down, pulled her into a hug. "These are beautiful, baby. I'm so proud of you." Her voice cracked. "I didn't want to forget her, Daddy. You never will. She's right here." I put my hand on the notebook. "You kept her alive." The teacher stood up slowly. Her eyes were red. She opened her mouth to speak, but nothing came out. Then the tears started. "I'm so sorry. I should have asked. I shouldn't have assumed." She sat back down and put her head in her hands. The principal cleared his throat. "I think we're done here." I picked up the notebook, took Edith's hand, walked out. We sat in the car for a while, neither of us talking. Edith broke the silence. "Am I in trouble?" "No, baby. You're not in trouble." I looked at the notebook in her lap. "Will you tell me about them? The stories?" She looked up. Something shifted in her face. A tiny spark. She opened the notebook and started at the beginning, explaining every page, every adventure, every monster they fought. I listened, really listened. For the first time in 2 years, Edith talked about her mom, and she was smiling.
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.